breaking news that we've been following this morning is underway. Apparently an announcement about who is endorsing Rudy Giuliani. Let's listen in.
International Family Entertainment was a very important announcement and statement to make. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a prepared statement, and then I guess we'll take some questions. In less than 2 months, American voters will begin choosing the nominees of their respective political parties for the office of the presidency of the United States. To me, the overriding issue before the American people is the defense of our population from the bloodlust of Islamic terrorists. Our second goal should be the control of massive government waste and crushing federal deficits. Uppermost in the minds of social conservatives is the selection of future Supreme Court justices and lower court judges who will sit in both the federal circuit courts and the district courts. Our world faces deadly peril: nuclear-armed North Korea and the foreboding of nuclear arms in Iran, deadly violence from Hamas and Hezbollah against Israel, the possible overthrow of Pakistan's government, and drawn-out wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. In all of the crises which confront our nation and the world, we need a leader with a bold vision who is not afraid to tackle the challenges ahead. For months, I have contemplated our future and the outstanding group of men who are offering themselves to the Republican Party to be its standard bearer in the 2008 presidential election. Today, it is my pleasure to announce my support for America's Mayor, Rudy Giuliani, and a proven leader who is not afraid of what lies ahead and who will cast a hopeful vision for all Americans. Rudy Giuliani stood tall as his city was rocked by the worst terrorist act in America's history. Rudy Giuliani took a city that was in decline and considered ungovernable, and reduced its violence crime, revitalized its core, dramatically lowered its taxes, cut through a welter of bureaucratic regulations, and did so in the spirit of bipartisanship which is so urgently needed in Washington today. He proved time and again that he is a true fiscal conservative. Rudy served as a high official in the Justice Department of Ronald Reagan, and later as a United States attorney, won acclaim as a valiant crime fighter. Justice triumphed as he took down mafia dons, drug traffickers, and corrupt politicians. He understands the need for a conservative judiciary, and with the help of the distinguished Ted Olson, who's here today, and other members of his team, has assured the American people that his choices for judicial appointments will be men and women who share the judicial philosophy of John Roberts and Antonin Scalia. Today, I wish Rudy Giuliani success in the caucuses and primaries which will take place in a few months. And beyond that, it is my hope and prayer that he will lead the Republican Party to victory in November of 2008. Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much, Pat. I am very, very honored by this endorsement. Pat Robertson is a very well-known leader, a person of great, well-deserved reputation, someone who has, as Ted pointed out, run for President of the United States, been all across this country, understands, I think to a very large extent, what America is all about, and has very well articulated what are the overriding issues of our time, dealing with the Islamic terrorist war against us, dealing with that in a way in which we are safe, or as safe as we can be, and we conclude it with victory and success as quickly as it reasonably can be done, and the enormous importance of having...
All right, Rudy Giuliani there accepting the endorsement from Pat Robertson today to be the Republican nominee for president. Of course, Pat Robertson is a staunch conservative, founded the Christian Coalition, founded the Christian Broadcasting Network, and in a time when the Republican candidates are fighting to win support from the Christian right, obviously his endorsement means something there to Rudy Giuliani. A bad day for Mitt Romney, though, and Fred Thompson with this endorsement.